It's time for Wurt World. I've been promising Don't Starve Together, and quite honestly, I need an excuse to have a personal world again that's not on Switch so that I can actually get in my weekly gifts. We're gonna just do a quick check. World presets, the only massive difference you'll notice with this world compared to others is wildfires are off, and I started with all of the seasonal events on. As for mods, I'm playing with geometric placement, auto rowing, epic health bar, I think. I don't currently have auto walking on because with friends I've been playing with Warthawks more recently, and auto walking isn't compatible with them. But yeah. It's most of the standard quality of life stuff. We're gonna go ahead and do the usual day one things of just poking our face around. We need to, this autumn, because this is hopefully going to be a long-term world, instead of focusing on getting the bosses done, focus on getting my army set up. Which means we're probably doing Pearl's tasks in late autumn or the winter, depending on how we do at this early part. The other good thing about Wurt is I don't need to focus on getting trinkets immediately. Okay, we should remember touchstone there. It's also important that I gather literally any berries that I see on day one, because it's going to be way faster for me to gather resources if I just feed some worms rather than setting things up. We're probably not even setting up like a science machine until we find the swamp. That is... Early game Wurt is a little slightly bit unhinged in terms of our playstyle. The carrots are for us and for our hunger, berries are for the merms. Doesn't super matter, it could be either way around. You know what? Oh, there's the swamp, and I can hear merms, which means we are very, very close to being able to start to get our farms up. Or not our farms up, but our early game resources. We should also take extra explicit care to just pick up any jack-o'-lanterns we see, because those are pre-fireflies for down the line. Yes? really unfortunate placement for the moon pedestal, but you know what? It's fine. We can come in later with some merms and clear that out. I do not want to be around here at mid-evening. Ooh, okay, that's really, really good for us. Come on. Come on, buddy. Okay, the Krampus sack is nearby here, which is good info. Good info. Very nice. Have these moms queued for about half a day-ish, give or take. Which hopefully should be all we need to get some resources built up to start our base. Excuse me, sorry about that. Honestly, getting that really early swamp placement in terms of exploration was so stupidly beneficial. We can force more meteor showers by taking the merms through and just mining. Which, we're gonna need a lot of rock, a lot of gold. A lot of flint, actually, in order to start up on this base. Because the first biome we're really gonna entirely terraform is that swamp and is that moon pedestal area. The major thing we need to remember to grab in this biome at the moment is going to be gold. I know we need 19 gold to start. And then we're gonna need to get more logs. Because 2 stacks of logs is the bare minimum. We're also gonna want to immediately get working on the chest area. We're going to start on crock pots. But that has to wait until we have our basic alchemy engine. We have a few crock pots, the icebox, which thank goodness we found the scrapyard right off the bat. How much time left do I have on these guys? I only have a minute left on you. Okay. We need to get more food to requeue the worms. There's a berry. That's a bit more time. So at least 5 of these guys will keep working for a minute. Graveyard, that means more gold. Which, this isn't going to be all we need to start, but it does mean we can get started on other tasks, i.e. the beefalo wool is going to be super important, and the pig skin is going to be stupidly important. The kelp, I can try to rush Lunar if I have time. Come on, guys. Yep. Carrot. That should buy us 2-ish minutes. We just have to keep on with the exploration until then. We could go back, but I want to make sure we grab some food before we do. This one's for me because I see those berries and that carrot right over here. Okay, we're back up to 6 whole minutes with the worms, which which means we can focus on getting some food stockpiled up, and then we're gonna have to go back for more rocks, but we actually are capped out at food at slots at the moment. I don't super want to break this pickaxe because it's handy to have a 3% pickaxe for thermal stone crafting. Just having that right now means I don't have to worry about it later. Other merms should be off of their respawns soon enough. Yeah. These berry bushes off the cooldown. Okay. That is fine. And we're gonna set ourselves up. Let's look at the map briefly. I kind of love that there's this internal little lake here in the swamp. I'll do my Merm King area over here, maybe, and then on the other side of the lake, I can start to set up my own base. You know what, we're not actually going to place that one, we're going to do the arcane crystal area. I'm going to pre-craft an ice block. And then the other thing we need to make sure we pre-craft right now is this lightning rod, which should go here. We need the blazer, gold pickaxe, all this can go. Wait, no, I actually needed to. not want to drop that torch because we're gonna need it. Wow, I am totally fucking up my order. That's fine though, that's okay. Drop pumpkin lanterns. That. Finally. Where did that pixie go? Finally, we'll hit up these ones on our way out. Ooh, I can do that like a pixie through here. we're gonna have to catch one of those anyways. You know what? Yeah, I like that. I think that looks super cool. We need one more log reasonably. And then we can make a chest in order to protect all that nice goodies. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to bait them into the swamp. That's fine. That's okay. That's alright. Okay, that's just indicating the outer bounds of the lightning rod protection. Go ahead and outline the crafting area. Some cobblestone. Which I know I can reasonably use swamp dirt because I'm playing Wurt, but I like how the cobblestone looks, is the main thing. That helps me mentally section things off. The marsh turf is overall super, super valuable here. So this is all gonna be chests on this side. Which it seems like a big area for chests, but trust the process. It will be important to have a lot of storage, and especially a lot of centralized storage. So we have to focus on protecting the minerals above everything else. So we are getting moldworm spawns in the area. After that, it's the meat objects that are the most important to protect, and then after that, it's the jack-o'-lanterns. Here's count as minerals. Who is calling me? Oh, it's Matt and Cell. It's sibling and bestie. Well, that's definitely... No, they're just gonna be playing Pokemon Unite. I'll join them in a bit. I want to at least get through to day 7. Should not be going off of this branch, should be going off. We're going for the Beefalo Bowl, which is going to be shaving, which means today is an exploration day. Chester! Oh, Chester's on the other side here. We gotta get over. We're also gonna make it a point to catch any bees that we see as we go along. Because I would like some honey boxes. Just, that's good passive food income. I'm about to walk into a big village, aren't I? Some frogs to protect me. We gotta go kidnap Chester. Chester's getting Chester napped. Okay, that's where the road is, so that's great to know. I should check out that rocky biome, because there might be McTusk there, and McTusk location, knowing that right now would be really, really nice. It would be stupidly nice to know where McTusk is. I'm not carrying any meat. I do not have to be scared of that marauder. Maybe I don't use the merms to take out those spiders. Maybe I save the spider queen nest for when Deerclops comes around, because I'm definitely not doing crystal Deerclops this winter. So it would be... I could lose the Eyebrow to that, but I don't eat meat, and honestly, I'm playing full amphibian Wurt. I think I only am missing one skill on the amphibian tree, and that's just because I don't super need a ton of passive HP regen compared to other characters. Once you have the Merm King up, Wurt's kinda tanky, she kinda beefy, and that's really nice. It's really, really nice. Chester, I am so glad to have you in our company right now. You can hold my reeds. Doesn't look like this is Tallbird Savannah, but I'm still gonna explore the outer edges of it. Might as well get it mapped. I could theoretically start picking the berry bushes, but I am going to probably try to make a push for Lunar this fall. Oh, this is in fact okay. We gotta keep our eyes peeled. There might be a McTusk over here. Tallbird, you have no idea how happy I am to see you. I'm trying to decide if I mine the ice. Oh, bless the rain. Yes, get my wort wet. Make me wet. I desire wetness. I'm full amphibian. Having that passive sanity, especially because I skipped over grabbing that fish earlier, will be so, so stupidly nice. Might make me a bit cold, but I can cope with that. I can cope with being cold. Free pickaxe means free extra thermal stone lighter. Not entirely free, but mostly free pickaxe. Mostly free thermal stone lighter. Okay, I have not seen McTusk in this area. But if I don't see McTusk later on as I explore, then it'll be worth it to come back to here around the winter. We have 15 days left. We're good on time. But it's always just good to keep that in the back of our head. Yes, yes, wet my wort. Let's check the map. There's a chance. Oh, never mind. We do have we have 4 McTusks in this world. Oh, they're already marked for us. Never mind, it just didn't zoom out on the map. One is pretty close home. Reasonably, we only need 1 to 2 tusks this winter, but I'd really love a tam o' shanter. I'd always love a tam o' shanter. We are playing with Fred, my son, though, so I could always just set up a tent and sleep. I should do that. I should get some more silk, set up a tam, set up Christmas, and sleep. That would be so good for my longevity. I'm gonna pick 4 petals as we go along to it today. Because we are gonna want that clean sweeper. Hi, stagehand. I could break the stagehand now for the end table blueprint. But I'd rather be able to yoink that blueprint when I'm lower on sanity. Ah, rain's alright over. Carrots are for Wurt, berries are for mums. If we get any extra berries, those are for Chester, who can slowly convert them into the much desired rod. Okay, important to remember marauders there. They are yoinking some kelp, so maybe I murder them for the kelp? I think there's potentially a way to set up a kelp farm. I haven't fully toyed with the idea yet, but I do think there's some uses for the marauders that I'm just sleeping on right now. Oh, marbleless pug. Okay, here's where the marble set piece is. We're on the lookout for beefalo still, though. I am gonna go ahead and take care of most of one of these pickaxes on marble. We're not gonna bring the sketches with us quite yet, but we can grab them later. Wurt is just one of the few characters that actually can really utilize the marble suit. So that's important to remember. That's here. You know what? I'm gonna start actually harvesting the berry bushes. I'd like to just have a stack of them to produce rot for my future stone fruit. I'm gonna do the same with the twigs, because that will be nice for us. Just have that queued up come winter. Probably should have been. Hello, beautiful. Okay, we are not fighting you right now. Some of the actual land formations on this world are a bit weird, but I'm kind of vibing with it, I'm so not gonna lie. I honestly should have made the clean sweeper before I went out today. But what's done is done. Any extra gears go into Chester because gears are useful. I see Savannah. That's either the small Savannah right by D-Fly, or it is the Savannah we're looking for. Which... You know what? There is a easy way to deal with this. Beefalo, come on, Beefalo. Beefalo, Beefalo, Beefalo. Okay, here's the mini Savannah. Or here's the stage. Important to remember that's there. thunder and lightning are getting loud now. Let's get ourselves 10 grass to start. We'll set up a proper grass farm later on. I'll probably do the lure plant by just temporarily. Go into Chester. We are going to go to Pearl pretty soon too, though. So I could just set aside the bushes for Pearl's Island instead. Yeah, I think that's the strategy. I think that's the big brain play. This is what we've got uncovered of the world so far. We're gonna eventually have to make a guess at Lunar. But I feel like doing the beefalo wool and the pigskin first makes it so that that guess is a bit less random. We have not run into any beefalo yet today, which is deeply concerning because we're going into evening and it's already day 8. But we're definitely on the right track towards beefalo. We really need those beefalo. Where does this wormhole lead? Really hope this is a good shortcut. Oh, that is a great shortcut, actually. Wow. Stupidly good shortcut. This is not where we want to be. We still want to be in that savannah. is really raining out here now. Monster meat is presently absolutely worthless to us. Okay, we're gonna go on the interior of the biome for the rest of the day. It's just stupidly important to find any beefalo at the moment. Like, I could probably move on to the pigskin eventually, but it's day 8. I want to, so I'm moving to the map to pause for a second. So I want to hopefully find beefalo before the end of tonight, so I can go all the way back home, re-queue the merms, and then make sure I go and find PK and the pig village right around the full moon, in the hopes that I can both get Glommer and kill a bunch of were pigs. Then I'll be able to set up an actual proper pig farm with some merm guards around it later on. I'll save some pig skin definitely in order to do that. And I'll actually pre-craft a house in advance. I have not seen a singular beefalo, and this is getting really, really concerning. Not attack is coming up. It should only be one, so it will not be hard to deal with. Please, please have beefalo. I am begging you, game. I am desperately searching for the beef. We need beefalo. It is not optional. I reasonably could have missed them on the interior, but I have to have missed them on the interior on the bottom. Panic for a moment. Just until it's daytime. Did I entirely miss them in my gambit to go in the other direction? Don't super care about taking a hit there. It's day 9, which means we do have to turn around today. I'll take that wormhole to get back and just poke around here briefly. If they aren't here, we're gonna have to get them after the full moon. Wow. Highly unfortunate, but is what it is. That is an entire savannah without beefalo, which means we also need to be super protective of any beefalo that we find, for at least until we can get a decent horde of them set up. Which means the idea of shaving them is, in fact, the proper response. That is just such a good wormhole. You know what? We're gonna poke around the autumnal biome. I can probably kill a few pigs comfortably, or a few catcoons comfortably, and make a ham bat to replace this with. Where's your house? I can, in fact, just try to make a pig house before I go home, too, maybe? Ooh, mini savannah. Oh, this might be it. This might be where they are. Thank goodness. Hi, babies! There you are. Oh, and there are two groups of you. This one only has one, but that's okay. That's alright. You'll have more children later. We're safe. Literally run saved. Oh, we gotta store this and... Oh, Chester's out of space. That's okay, because he has rod in him. Which means we can combine stack. Just need 15 below wool tonight. I'd like... Oh yeah, we can definitely get 15... Oh, you guys spawned outside of the savannah. You all spawned in the mini savannah. Well, for whatever reason you're here, I am happy to see you. There's so many of them. I'm so happy. Ooh. Ooh, I can probably yoink that bottle, too. How close are you to shore? You are not immediately on the shore. But before I leave the area, I can yoink that bottle. That's another thing off the checklist. Do I see another pig house around here? Or a touchstone. Touchstone would also work. No, but I see a ton of totally normal trees. Which, living logs are never super huge port concern. It's doing the thing where sometimes the button sticks. Just have to shave as many as we can. Hopefully, this is enough not only for the Merm King, but for getting myself a nice winter hat as well. Let's fight our demon. Shockingly, for once, the nightmare fuel is not the priority item. About to shave one of the kids. It's fine. I can come back here later on in the season. As long as I got at least 15. I mean, if not, I could befriend one of the beefalo and kill it on a tentacle, and then just shave it as we go along. 15, that's all. Oh yeah, no, we have what we need for at least a little bit. We'll probably want to make one more run for wool later on, but we are thriving. We are doing so well. Where does this wormhole go to? This is gonna make me have to fight another one. Oh, that's more than okay. That is such good positioning. That nearly brings us all the way back home. Okay. There's my demon. Fight it. Come on. Come on. Do your attack. Being able to stand around the frogs and not have to worry about them taking my stuff is so nice. I've missed playing my baby. She is absolutely best girl, but having her here, not having to worry about a bunch of normal hazards. I get that. Look, I get that the pigmen can be useful allies. It does make some parts of the game that would not be dangerous super dangerous. slot 1. Fine, we'll craft a spear for the sanity anyways here, so it's okay. It's alright, it all works out. Chester, baby boy, here you are. Okay, we need a... Yep. Store in Chester. Next up is the clean sweeper. Go in here. We also need to turn all of these into marble. Except for, you know what, let's give ourselves 10 marble beans, and then these last two can become tiling. And I'm gonna do blue marble for you. The rest of those when I get back from my PK trip. These don't have to be even, we're just starting to grow the marble. We're immediately going to PK from this, so I'll just turn that last one into a marble beam too. Which, that's all armor that we can use. line. I'm so happy. By that spoiling. That here, that here. Rest of this stuff comes with. Ooh, I'm gonna be able to queue merms. No, I'm on an entire pipe dream. I forgot that they're not out during the day. At least grab one as a bodyguard, but we have to get going. Got the pigskin, we need Glommer. Okay, the road did not lead to PK. We gotta head back into the autumnal biome and just hope it leads to him. There's PK. I just have to hope this isn't a secondary autumn. Not having the beef low in that savannah and spending effectively 2 days looking through a secondary savannah absolutely bit my time management in the butt. I have screwed myself on multiple fronts here. Oh, Glommer statue, thank goodness. It'll actually be faster to get home if I head back down towards the beefalo. Oh, there's PK. I did it! We found it! Summer goes into slot 1. We can probably get one more done. And this means we can oh my gosh! It'd be faster to take the wormhole, but I've accomplished almost everything I'd like here. So... we still have Wet Flup here queued up. And he is going to be our secret weapon on the way home. Because we're going to get that B-Box for ourselves. Good job to wet Flump. Still loyal to me for 8 whole minutes, so we are thriving. We are doing well. Two honeycombs, great starting point. Means that we can really easily set up a secondary box if we'd like later. Okay. This is my map. Think more likely than not, Lunar is below. I think it's probably actually right off the coast somewhere near here. I could very well be wrong. I could be entirely off my rocker. But we have a few things we just need to get done tomorrow. And that's to place the pig house near our merm houses, to queue up the merms, to drop off all this meat that I absolutely do not need, then to head out to sea. And also maybe, possibly, potentially, to harvest a few butterflies. Any merm we see is thank you. We need to get Glommer to relative safety. Glommer can sit here for now. We craft B-box. I can pre-craft a composting bin. That is something that not only can I afford to do, but I should do. $32 pigskin. We are absolutely thriving here. You know what? We are gonna make secondary pigskin helmet to take with us. Let's just pre-craft that now, so that's out of the way. Oh, we need the pigskin. I am so dumb. I have one brain cell running through my head. Okay, sorry. Understood. Have a wonderful day. I'm missing the touchdown. That is a ton of time wasted, but that's okay. That's alright. Chester needs to come with. Let's get left here. Come on, guys. Come on, team. One thing we need to keep in mind before we go. And that's that I saw a bottle over by spawn. I like the idea of using this peninsula, maybe, for the boxes, which it is 100% important to place that box before we go. We don't need to carry the thermal stone with. It is, in fact, superfluous at the moment, but help is the last really big thing we need. We have 1 week left of autumn. We can do this. We have absolutely got this. We're on our way. Good news is this is in the general direction of my lunar island guess as well. And lunar island guess was correct. We do not have to stop by pearls if we don't want to. Thank you for joining us, Wet Flump. This is the best potential outcome we could hope for. Our goal 100% has to be focused on Bulk Elk and Stone Fruit. Is the main island or just a secondary one? It's just the secondary one. This, however, is connected to the main one. Huh, Chester doesn't activate the anemones. Okay, come on, Chester. Stone fruit bushes were 100% one of the gets we really wanted. I'm glad that my lunar island guess was correct. because of that, our food source for the winter is also taken care of. We're not going to take a ton of stone fruit, we're only really going to bring 10 home. So we are going to bring as many kelp as we can physically carry. Having a full sanity refuel here is really nice. This is a decent lunar position as well. Good job, Chester. Thank you for standing there and being an absolute team player. How much HP do you have? You're doing good. You're doing great. We're only gonna bring the 10 stone fruit home. Nine. 10. Okay, how far are off of that? We are close. And the other really great thing about Wurt is drowning is not punishable by losing my inventory. But we do have to make sure these butterflies get planted over at cookie cutters are there. That is good to know. Could theoretically try the farm that Matt wanted to try and move that marauder over towards the cookie cutters and just leave it in the shallows. Great. Pearl's Island. Beautiful. We can get the Pinch and Witch blueprint, which is a long-term must. First thing that has to happen, though, we need to find her bee box and plant these two butterflies, which working out so well for us. We are thriving. Chester, you are with us. So we are staying here overnight. Which means it is reasonable to place down this fire pit. Charlie, my sanity is doing okay. It's gonna be doing even better tomorrow. This 100% needs to get stored. One of those bottles. We don't need to actually do the salvages now. We'll do that when we come back for the winter. But yeah, we do want to exchange for the Pinch and Winch blueprint, and we do want to make sure dried kelp is so good for us. Trade the Pinch and Winch blueprint. Learn that for sanity. Some more butterflies, please spawn. That'd be really great for us. If the butterflies aren't respawned by evening, we're leaving. Oh, Chester, who I thought has another thing we can do. Bees are happy. Bundle of thanks. Fertilize the berry bushes. These aren't gonna stay here, so we just need to make sure they get fertilized. Yeah, I know, bro. Trust me, buddy, I know. Okay. Now it's our time to get home. How is the boat doing? Let's repair it a little bit. Don't need it to be repaired much, just 2 grass worth. If we really wanted to, we could grab more stone fruit bushes, but I feel like it's more important to just get home. And erect the Merm King, and then do winter prep. I really hope I can make it back to the shore by nightfall. The shaving those bees will get would be really nice. I'm so excited. We're gonna get our Merm King up. job, team. Thank you, Chester, for being the MVP. We're gonna go establish the Merm King, and then I think that's what we're gonna call it for today. Almost home. Almost home. And we got the other Buffalo Shaven on our way back. Let's unwrap the bundle of thanks. The Glommer Goop is amazing, is one of the things we really need. We need to grab that pigskin, and we need to grab that Buffalo Bowl. Kelp. Kelp. I need somebody. Kelp. Just save my kelp. You know what? We can take the time to actually properly set up some of this kelp. I know most people, for their kelp, like to use a boat to push it all in together. I know it theoretically makes it a lot faster. Perfect. Yeah, we'll take a moment and actually establish. We'll set up the kelp as our last thing. Maybe even. That's kind of why I don't love doing it this way. Oh no. Oh well. It's fine. I'll fix it all later. Here you are, Chester. There's my baby boyo. Chester, where are the stone fruit bushes? We grabbed 10 of those. Chester, where's our stone fruit? Did we leave the stone fruit over at Pearl's? I think we left the stone fruit bushes. Shoot. Okay. Oh, never mind. They're in my inventory. I'm gonna drop that there for now. And then later on, we're gonna go to the Moonquay, and we're gonna place trawlers and the kelp all along. Oh, there that is. Having those stone fruit in the ground will make such a stupidly huge difference. It's just gonna be a small patch to start us off with. You might be like, why are you burning the reeds? The answer is they'll eventually respawn, but they'll respawn in a way that I will prefer down the line. This should 100% keep us fed throughout the course of the winter. I have the one that's gonna shoot like a poop. Just need to find it and start doing it. There we go. Alright. I'm going to put that in my own personal backpack, which is an entire rotation around, basically. There we go. Thank you so much for watching this, if you watched it. I really appreciate you just coming to vibe here. I feel like we made really good progress this time, and next time we'll get ready for winter. See ya!